Welcome to the first ever GaS Digital Newsletter podcast. I am Louis J. Gomez, the G in GaS, and my counterpart all the way from the Lower East Side, the opposite side of the island right now under quarantine, Mr. Ralph Sutton, the S in GaS. What's up, baby boy?
How are you, buddy? I don't think we've ever done a video chat podcast of any kind.
Maybe not.
Together. I don't.
We've done a few State of the Podcast Network addresses. We've done a few Ask Me Anythings,
right.
Which
but never as an isolated podcast of its own.
No, I don't think so. Maybe we released it as Real Ass Pod, but regardless, this is the first thing, and we're doing this monthly, okay? If you guys are GaS Digital subscribers, you will know that we actually send out a monthly newsletter. You don't even have to be a subscriber to get that newsletter, do you? Or you do?
No, you do not. You do not. There's a way to sign up on the front page.
Yeah, if you go to the front page, you can sign up for the newsletter. So all things GaS Digital, even if you're not a subscriber for the premium service, you guys can get up-to-date news monthly. And we decided, since we have a podcast network, we should also do a video version of this newsletter. So that's what we're doing. We're going to essentially just talk about what's in the newsletter, expand on it a little bit. You guys kind of hear it from the horse's mouth. Yeah, that's that. So Ralph, how are you? First of all, how are you in quarantine, my friend?
Don't love it. Slowly losing my mind. Cooking a lot, cleaning a lot, learned some new skills. I put up some stupid animations. I think I sent you a couple of them of me teaching myself animation. But I can't get laid at all because no girls want to come. It's hard enough to get a girl to come to see me, but during quarantine, it's not happening.
Yeah, I think I have no problems getting laid.
Excuse, by the way. It's a very excuse. Your girl could say, "Oh, I just don't want to come. It's scary, quarantine." I'm like, "Oh, I can't argue with that." So.
Women that want to sleep with me, typically they really have a risky type of personality as it is,
and they probably already have enough diseases that it doesn't matter.
That's true. Honestly, I think all of the diseases that I have would probably just wipe out COVID. COVID is a very weak disease compared to what's been festering in my body. But look, here's the deal. Let's talk about some things because this isn't going to be a super long podcast. If you guys, first of all, let's just say right off the top, thank you very much for all of the support. It has been sort of a crazy time right now in the world. GaS Digital is not taking our foot off the gas. You guys have seen we've been giving out 30-day trials. In fact, if you guys want to take advantage of that, use the promo code HOME and you can get a 30-day free trial to the premium side of GaS Digital. If you guys don't understand what the premium side encompasses, you get pre-release on all episodes. You get the on-demand library for every podcast on the network. Now it's 22 shows, soon to be 23 shows.
Technically more, though, because there's other shows that are in the archives like Dice and Dee and Lisa Ann that are just there. So that
is very true. Andrew Dice Clay show, Lisa Ann show, Dee Snider show. Tim Dillon show is still up there. There's a bunch of great on-demand, even beyond the 22 shows that are on the network. You get the library of everything. So it's nearly 9,000 hours available at your fingertips. The latest 15 episodes are available on iTunes and YouTube and everywhere else you can get a podcast. But the entire library, uncensored, ad-free, pre-release on all the episodes. You get access to the message board and the live chat. I'm in the live chat literally every single show now because we're pre-taping all of our shows. So I'm always in the live chat. You guys can chat with other members. It's always a lot of fun. So go support. If you want to help us out, guys, support the fucking network. It's just $7 a month if you use that promo code HOME after your 30-day trial. And that is the best way that you can really help the network. And that's sort of how we'll get into this newsletter. Because
let me say one thing, by the way, Louis, sorry to cut you off, but that 30-day code will work for this entire month. And that means that even if you use it on April 30th, you'll still get 30 days.
Great.
But May 1st, it doesn't work anymore. So that means you have any time this month to subscribe, you'll get that 30-day free trial. So it's not like I heard some other companies were doing like free for the month, but as soon as the month's over, so if you signed up on the last day, you only got one free day.
Right.
We're giving you 30 days from the moment you sign up, but that coupon code only works till the end of the month.
And if you want to support the shows you love directly, so maybe you've been using the promo code. So for Legion of Skanks, it's LOS or SDR is SDR. Josta. There's actually, and we're in this newsletter, we're going to include all of the promo codes for every show. We've actually added a 30-day promo code for every show. So if you just add the number 30 to the show code for any show, that will extend that 30-day trial, and that show gets paid. They get credit for bringing you on as a subscriber, so you can support the shows directly as well. So that's the case across the board. And we did this because we know people are sitting at home. We know people have a lot of downtime. Streaming is up massively right now.
Video streaming is up massively. Yes,
I'm watching Netflix more than I've ever watched. I'm playing more video games than I've ever played. So we know that there's a lot of downtime, and we figured, hey, if you haven't seen the premium side of this and started all of your favorite podcasts from the beginning, and I mean, the amount of laughs per minute that are available, it's fucking bananas. And I'm not going to make this just an advertisement for the network, but it truly is. You can go to the comedy section on Netflix, Hulu, whatever else it is. It's going to pale in comparison to how funny and interesting and unique what you're going to get from the podcasts that are on GaS Digital. So, yeah, do that.
Also, I think what's fascinating also is if you're a fan of a show, like take a look at Rap. You go back to the beginning of Rap when my couch was still here and Scopo was still on.
The beginning of Rap, we were at Stand Up New York.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, like when we were filming here at GaS, even in the last 3.5 years, to watch how the shows have changed from the beginning, the dynamics, and you can see that the chemistry changes, and that it's a fascinating ride to watch a show from beginning till now.
Yeah, and you might love certain guests on a show, and you can go back and you can use the search function and just search a person's name and find the different episodes that they've been on. So here's the thing, right? We're not, in this time, I think a lot of companies are lying down, and a lot of people are sort of waiting for this to pass. It's almost like, they're just, it's like a hibernation or a limbo period. And we are making a real effort to not do that. We don't want to be the company that says, well, let's just wait to see what happens. We know that we have to adapt. We know that we have to grow. That's a very important thing. And I think that just in general, people can sort of take that and just, don't sit around and wait for shit to happen. It's like that Albert Einstein quote, which is, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. And I think everyone can find opportunity within the shitty situation. And I think that we looked at what was going on around us, and we did not want to lie down. Me and Ralph had very serious conversations, and you could attest to this. It was like, well, do we sit around and wait, or do we launch the shows we've been talking to? Do we launch the cartoon?
No, and again, I'm not using this to tout our fantasticness, but no one was fired. No shows were let go. Nothing. Everybody's still on the same salary. We are doing this because we know that this company can do so much more, and the growth exponentially. And I'm going to steal a quote that I heard, which is, during times of adversity, smart people build bridges, dumb people build boundaries. So that's
Great.
what we're doing. We're going out to other shows. We're bringing on. We're doing more. That's what we should be doing.
And that was as simple as that. The only thing I could do, we didn't know what to do, so we looked at each other and said, "What do we do? Do we fucking start firing producers? Do we reduce people's pay? Do we get rid of a couple shows to make sure that we stay safe? Or do we expand what we do and grow and make it bigger, better, and stand up taller?" And we really made a decision to do that. And I want you guys to understand, the subscribers and the people that support this network, it means so much that you guys do that. And the reason that we're making this commitment is because you guys have been here through the fucking ups, downs. Every issue we've ever had, you guys have been here for, and we didn't want to lie down. And there's companies that are out there that are just, they're signing up for, specialty loans and government kickbacks and all this other stuff. And in my opinion, I would rather figure out a way where we can get through this and then be stronger on the other side. And it's as simple as that. So, things that we're doing. Let's talk about some of the things that we're doing to expand this company and to make it worthwhile and to make your subscription dollars worthwhile, because we really do appreciate you guys. We are launching not one, but 2 new podcasts. We announced it, Without a Country with Joe DeRosa and Corinne Fisher. 3 more weeks, Joe DeRosa, my arch nemesis, Corinne Fisher. This is how fucking great GaS Digital is, that Corinne Fisher was able to put everything aside. And we've gotten volatile since we hated each other back in the day. We've gone back and forth publicly, but she knows what we're doing. She sees what we're doing. And they were very excited about coming on board. We're really excited about the show.
It was a great conversation to be a part of, but it was Joe, Corinne, you and I standing in the outside area of GaS Digital and just kind of hammering out the details. And it was funny because in my head, I'm thinking, it was like 2 years ago where Lewis was dressed up as this girl. And, it's pretty crazy that this was a full circle thing has happened.
Yeah, and it's a testament to how much we enjoy their show and who they are as personalities and who they are as broadcasters and comedians, but also what we do and what we offer. It was very obvious. They saw what we do, and it's a very unique situation at GaS Digital. It's not right for everybody, so we're very excited about bringing them on board. We have another podcast in development. I don't want to say the name of the artist just yet, because we don't have anything official.
Tease it? Because I love the guy, but is there a way you could tease it that smart people might figure it out? Or you don't even want to do that. That's up to you.
I don't even want to.
You don't want to
if it
jinx
fall,
it with
because
a
look, yeah,
caution?
God forbid it doesn't actually work out. We were both moving forward. He wants to do. I'm really excited. This fucking guy. He doesn't have a podcast currently. He, this is a brand new project. He's a really unique performer, really unique, really big following on social media. There's some hints in there, and I'm a really fucking big fan of what he does, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this podcast because I'm literally just a fan. I'm a fan, and he's a very unique talent. So I think people will be very excited about this one. We're going to announce that probably in 2 more weeks before the next newsletter comes out. That one will be announced on the network as well. We are also adding, and you've heard me talk about this on Legion of Skanks and Gorillas podcast, but we're adding a cartoon web series. They're going to be 10-minute episodes roughly.
Are you premiering one before Skanks, or is that not happening?
We're premiering this Monday night on Skanks, which is, what's the date? Possibly, Shannon? The 12th, I don't even know. Whatever the date is, this
the 13th.
Yeah, April 13th on Skanks, we're going to be premiering the first episode. The pilot episode is actually long. It's a little bit longer than the normal episode will be, but it is a cartoon about myself, the world of GaS Digital, Legion of Skanks. Shannon is sort of the other main character on the show. It is really great. It was produced and animated by an animator named Lewis Tuck, who is also a comedian. And it's a very talented guy who understands our world, and we wrote the first episode together. Kurt Metzger is one of the writers on the first episode as well. We have Godfrey on it, Big J is in it, Dave Smith's in it, Jamie Joss is in it. It's a fucking really cool project. We're hoping to be able to get a bunch of episodes. I think we've only been able to commit right now for a few episodes, where I want to expand this thing into 10, 12, 24 episodes. It's so funny, and I'm really excited about it. And I think with animation we can do things that we can't do.
Yeah, just as South Park and Family Guy. Family Guy has a pedophile on the show that no one cares about.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Dude, they said the N-word on South Park. So I think with GaS Digital, where we do try to push boundaries and we try to be edgy, I think going into the animated space is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I've written a few cartoon scripts. Me and Dan Soder wrote one a while ago. Then now I'm talking to this animator about possibly putting something together. We have, I was talking to Sven Stoffels, who's an incredible animator who does all the artwork for Skankfest. Go look up Sven's stuff. He's one of the most professional animators out there, and he's incredible. He's excited about doing stuff with us. So the animation side, it's extremely expensive. It's extremely time consuming, and there's a lot of moving pieces. But I think that it's something that I've always wanted to do. And I think getting into the GaS animation side is something that these are the first few steps. Right. And if you guys, here's the thing, when this stuff comes out, fucking share it. If you
really want to be impressed, go to my Instagram at I'm Ralph Sutton and look at the 12-second video I put together.
That's actually going to be the hottest new animator at GaS Digital. But that side of it, who knows where that could go? I think as as a production company, that gives us a lot of flexibility that I like. So we'll see if we can get more animations as well. We are also going to be launching, and we just haven't picked the dates, but we'll probably do it this weekend. We're going to do this brand new stand-up series. I think it's going to have to be Saturdays now. I think we initially said it was going to be Fridays. It's essentially going to be just playing comedy albums, some specials, whatever comics have access to their specials that want to allow us to stream their specials. We'll do that. We're going to always encourage the comedians to be in the live chat for subscribers.
Yeah, some will be video, some will be audio. It's whatever we get our hands on. It's not going to be archived. It's just if you're looking for some funny on a Saturday, we're going to be streaming it live. And there'll be a chat
uncensored,
room, be part of it. And then just another way to add some additional content for the subscribers.
Exactly. Continuously. Now, all right, so that's on the content side. That's what's new that's going on the content side. And we're going to continuously expand that. We're not taking our foot off the gas. Okay. That'll be
the gas.
Oh yeah. It was on purpose. We are also adding a couple other things, or we have added a couple other things to the website. Now, I know a lot of people, if you guys don't know, we did kill the app effectively a few months ago. It just wasn't what we wanted to be. The experience for you guys should be, you get the content when you want it, how you expect it. And we that was out of our control. That's just the reality. If you want to know the truth, we were outsourcing that app, and if we can't control that experience, we're not going to, it kills us. So that experience is controlled by people that are, overseas. It's not reactive. You guys aren't getting the experience that you want. So whereas it may have seemed sort of like a step back to not have the app, the reality is it's been a massive step forward.
By the amount of complaints have dropped by, I don't know, 95%. It was all
More than 95. I mean, like 1,000%. It's fucking crazy. I mean,
also, by the way, for people that didn't know this, the reason why the website would crash so much was from calls from the app. That's what was causing the website crashes.
yeah, there was major connectivity issues, and we weren't ready. Not that we will not ever have an app. We need to grow the subscriber base substantially, and we need to do everything in-house. We need to control the customer experience. Me and Ralph are fans of podcasting. We are podcasters. We are not tech guys, right? So we know the experience that you guys want. So right now we're hyper focused on making sure that you guys are getting that. All of the bugs have been worked out from the live streams. We haven't had a drop in a live stream in,
a long time,
months.
Yeah. And then we added some other things that are cool. Like one that we never really pushed too much, but I'm very proud of, is that now once you're logged in at GaS Digital and you're watching something, it remembers where you are. So even if you go from audio to video or video to audio, or you go watch something else and then come back to it, it remembers where you were at the last time. So you could pick up from where you left off, or you could just hit stop and start over again.
And that's just for subscribers.
Just for subscribers.
Yeah. Beautiful. Very beautiful. All right. So it remembers where you are. We also added notifications to the front page. So when you go to the front page of GaS Digital right now, whether you're a subscriber or not, you can click on the notifications. When the shows go live, you get a notification right to your device saying, hey, GaS Digital or whatever show is going live is going live. This way you don't need the app for it. You don't need anything. Just go and subscribe if you guys want to get notifications when your favorite shows are going live. The other thing, which I know people were talking about forever, and it was a real fucking battle to get this done, because I guess it was more work than
to be, not to get into it, but about cross browser compatibility. It gets so many issues. You got to work on an iPhone, you got to work on an Android, you got to work on Chrome, you got to work on Edge, and it's amazing how many times we thought we had it and we didn't, but now it looks like we have it.
And this is really cool. So essentially we have the little button that will skip forward 30 seconds and skip back 30 seconds.
Yes.
That's now completely functional on the player as well.
Totally functional. Yeah. Right now it's totally functional.
So these are just a few updates that we've made to the website, few updates that we're adding to the roster, few things that we're doing to expand the content. Let me think. Anything else on this?
Well, I have one that I don't know if you want to bring up yet, but I'll say it, and then if Shannon has to edit it, she has to edit it. Starting, I believe, in May, we are introducing an affiliate program. Do you want to talk about that or no?
Sure, we can talk about that. That's great.
Yeah. So what it is, it's going to be a vetted affiliate program. It's not that anybody could sign up, but if you're interested in getting your friends to subscribe to GaS, you're a big fan of the shows on the network, you just want to, raise the flag high for GaS Digital, you can become an affiliate, where if you get people to subscribe, you get a check every month automatically for every subscriber you have. As long as they say subscribe, you're just going to get a check every month.
Yeah, in perpetuity. So this is great for Twitch streamers, influencers, people that aren't if you're a podcaster, comedian, you're a fan of the network already, you promote the network already. You believe in what we're doing. You've seen this. There's other companies that do similar things, but it's an affiliate program for people that want to promote GaS, but also have an opportunity to make a little bit of cash coming in every month. There'll be a real opportunity to make some cash if you have some influence, or if you have friends or family members, or if you think you have a way to sort of get people to sign up. It'll be a great way to not only promote the brand, which obviously that's why we're doing it, but for you to actually make a little bit of cash as well. So we'll talk more about that obviously next month. The newsletters, like I said, you could sign up for right on the front page of the website. They come out monthly as well.
That's everything I had on my list. I think it's pretty cool. Like we're in a position. The thing that I would like to, we give credit to not only all the fans, but everyone that works at GaS, was, that Friday, which was now about 3 weeks ago, where we found out, come Monday, we cannot go into GaS Digital anymore. You're just not allowed. We had a meeting. We got everyone together. We figured it out, where we got every show the ability to continue and go. Not one show missed a beat. It's crazy. Yep. So amazing. Yep. And it's because of the staff we have and the support that we have from fans and everybody else that we made that happen.
Yeah, I mean, some people were like, I can't believe Lewis didn't have a microphone for a week. It's like, yeah, why? Because we have 40 hosts, and we wanted to make sure that every host of every show is taken care of. And to be honest with you, I wasn't the priority in that moment. Yeah, I mean, the reality is almost every show has the equipment updated. I think that there's a couple more guys that are getting their microphones today. So that's really that. The other thing that I want to...
That meeting was hilarious. That Friday meeting was batshit crazy. We were just like, all right, how do we get 22 shows to all be able to start recording on Monday. It was great.
And the last thing I'll say, we have talked about this, and this is going to be starting on May 1st. We're raising the pricing for the premium GaS digital membership. And let me explain something. I'm telling you this because I don't want to take advantage of our subscribers. The reason I'm telling you this, okay, is because if you're listening to this podcast and you've been thinking about subscribing, go do it now. You will not have to worry about a price increase. It's going up $1. Okay, it's going up $1 per month. If you're a subscriber, we are grandfathering you into whatever price you're at now. We've done this in the past when we've had to raise the prices. The truth of the matter is we have to raise the prices sometimes. Moving forward, everything gets more expensive as we have more shows, as we have just the amount that we have to pay for bandwidth and hosting. It's insane. Okay, so it's not, we do not want to take advantage of our subscribers, and this is why we're telling our subscriber base in advance with plenty of notice that this is going to be the case. Okay, so this is going to be for new people that discover the network, new people that are hearing about it. They're going to come in and they're going to make a decision whether or not they want to subscribe for $8 a month with a promo code versus $7 a month. But you guys will keep that pricing if you guys decide to subscribe. Use that promo code HOME, get a 30-day trial. After that, you'll be locked into that pricing. You guys are all good.
All right. So when the thing that we always talk about is that also you could realize as long as it's an active subscription, that's what you're locked into. And you're gonna still get that 30-day free trial. And Louis and I've said this a million times. Go in, download every episode for free, and then cancel if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, we don't give a shit, dude. Let me tell you something. I do give a shit. I want you to subscribe and support the network. I want you to support the shows. But the reality is, like, I would rather you guys be a fan of the network and listen. When you guys listen, it has value as well. So I'm not saying like, oh my God, if you go in 30-day trial at the end of it, you say, I don't dig the, or I can't afford it, cancel the membership. Who cares, dude? Download whatever podcast you have.
Okay.
It's fine. If you get creative, I'm sure you could figure that out. But I wanted to give you guys a heads up that we're going to be raising the pricing come May. But it's not, we reinvest completely back into the company, completely back into talent. And I want you guys to realize where your dollars are going.
If something happened where all of a sudden our streaming costs are cut by 80%, we would probably lower the price. I mean, we
would definitely, if they just, whatever what was that TV show, Silicon Valley? It's so funny because have you ever watched that show, Ralph?
No.
Go watch it because you'll dig it because you work in this space and it's a tech, that's tech. But the thing that the guy invents is compression software that makes it so you can compress files and upload and send like with crazy speed. It's like, that's the thing that he invents. That's like the whole thing is built off of his, like, everybody wants his software. And I just think about it. It's like, if we had his software, it would cost us pennies on the dollar to host and to stream content. That would change the game. His software literally would be what would make it so that streaming costs absolutely nothing. But if they ever invented that software, they wouldn't even fucking give it to people like me and you. No way.
For sure. Yeah, that is, people ask that all the time to me, like, where does the money go? That number one is the hosting costs are insane. You could host on YouTube for free, but then it's got to be edited. And that's it.
Yeah, we can't be uncensored. It's not our own content. We can't, we have our own, it's a different thing. So I'm giving you guys a heads up. It's not about being greedy. It's literally about being generous and letting you know if you guys want to subscribe and not spend more money, do it now. Or don't, or wait, you give us more money. Who gives a fuck? That's what I say. That'd be even better.
Wait till you hear
that's that.
And if you missed it, you'll be like, oh, fuck, now I'm going to subscribe and spend the extra $1.
Exactly. So, all right, look, that's it. This is the first GaS Digital Newsletter podcast. If you guys have any questions, next month we'll start doing questions from the fans at the end of the show. This is the first one. We had a lot to unpack here. So you guys could always follow us on Twitter at Louis J. Gomez, at I am Ralph Sutton. Shannon's here producing as well. So I am Shannon Lee. And go support the shows. We really appreciate you guys. And we will check you next month.
Peace.
Before I stop recording, I'm just going to get 1 second of each of you not saying something so I can make those edits. So hold on 1 second. Don't make it weird, Ralph. Hold on. Wait. No, but do nothing for a second. Okay. Good.
Okay.